Hello guys, are you okay? Philp is talking here. In this video we will talk about the game Layers of Fear, published in 2016. I like to remember that I will cut all the loading screen. So, settle in, and let's go. Layers of Fear was developed by Bloober Team, the studio that is developing the remake of Silent Hill 2. Published and distributed by Aspyr, it was developed in the Unity game engine. I played the game both on PlayStation 4 and on PC. The game is available on Steam OS Linux, Windows, Mac OS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. The game has a mature ESRB rating. The Layers of Fear series has two other games. The second game, released in 2019, and a complete version of the series, released in 2023, that contains the remake of the first two games and additional chapters to connect the first two games and flesh out the story. We at the Philp Games channel will make videos analyzing the other games in the series. The game is a first-person psychedelic horror game, highly inspired by PT Demo. You play as a painter who enters his house to finish his magnum opus painting, and you will be haunted along the process of discovering the truth about his story. You can walk and inspect items and objects. You don't have attacks, and in some situations, you have to run away. Because of this, many people categorize the game as a walking simulator. The character walks at a low speed. The reason is a problem on his leg that is explained in a document of the game. The interaction with drawers and doors are good. The player has to use the right stick to apply the input strength to push or pull the object. When inspecting an object, the player can rotate it. The game has three types of collectibles: the rat drawings, the mementos, and whispers. The whispers are sounds that you listen when you get closer to an object or item. You must inspect the item to add the whisper on your list. The collectibles are important for achievements, endings of the game, and story comprehension. The puzzles are easy. Many of them are related to obtaining some code and putting on a mechanism. The game flows based on interactions with the environment, like looking to some direction or wall to open a way behind you or inspect locked doors a number of times to open. The game has an amazing atmosphere, primarily on sound design. Most of the time it is quiet, only with the sounds of rain, thunder, creaking doors, and footsteps on the wooden floor. On the tension moments, the sound effects are also good and contribute to increased tension and do well. Still about sounds, there is no spatial sound in the game. The paintings are another good use of the environment to improve the fear. They pass the feeling of being observed all the time, and you keep waiting for something to happen. It is divided into 6 chapters that will uncover a creep story of the painter, and as you proceed to the final chapter, the story gets even more disturbing. The house has a very good modeling and design. The events that happen are great in game design to provide tension and fear. The environment changes every time. You look in a direction, and when you turn back, the entire environment changes. This is a good programming trick that makes the game absolutely cool. These are the greatest points of the games: a good story, excellent horror environment, and tension. The game's story is well told through interactable items and events that occur. At the end of each chapter, the player obtains an object that tells the story of the painter. The graphics are okay for the time, considering that it was developed by an indie studio. The soundtrack is really good and the main theme became iconic. A problem I see in the game is the interaction with doors, drawers, or any object that opens or closes. Sometimes the movement direction to press to open or close do not correspond to natural direction. This may cause a lack of fluid movement, and in the tension moments can be annoying. There is a DLC of the game. It is called Inheritance, and you play as the painter's daughter. It is not as good as the main game. The game has multiple endings, and you will have to play more than one time to obtain all of them. But it is not a hard task, only time expensive. The achievements are related to story, collectibles, endings, and perform certain actions. The first, Layers of Fear, is an excellent horror game with a great atmosphere and a deep feeling story. It is not a surprise that the game was a success. I recommend it to those who like the genre, except the people that don't like the walking simulators. I hope you liked this review. Press the like button. There will be many more videos of reviews, so subscribe to the channel to receive new content notifications. See you in the next video. Bye.